Welcome back to the bench. Today we're working on the low center of gravity buggy crawler. Finally got the motor. I got an outrunner, or outer, I guess they call it, brushless motor, quick run, 2200 kV, and the '80 amp ESC. I put this in another vehicle and I liked it, so we're going to put it in here. We're going to try to put it in here. I see a problem already with the links and the transmission, so we're going to have to deal with that. The link are going to be right where I want to put the motor. Let's take a look and see what kind of mess we're going to have to do this motor. And I'll have to come up with a pinion. So I need to take this transmission out and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I've learned something over the years that I didn't even take consideration my own self. Using one of these can be dangerous. To taking out screws, you can mess them up. So sometimes you can get a bigger one in after you've done that, but that's not going to work. So we'll try to take the nut off with a nut driver and see if that'll even start to come loose. To get the right size. Yeah, and then we can grab a hold of the screw and maybe hold on to it just enough. Alright, now we need to find a pinion that we like. That's going to be the one I'm going to put in there. I'm going to go with 17P, 48P. Okay. We will want to put a little Loctite on this one. I'll get it Loctite everywhere. Everywhere but where I want it. Alright. Now, get it back in here. Yeah, we're going to have to move that. It's going to be fine with that link moved. I'm going to have to put it on the outside, which is what originally, when I looked at the drawings, the diagrams, that's where they put it. Make sure that I can put it back in the same spot. Alright, so I took it back off and I noticed, I remember this is in an adjustable mount for this motor. And I have it adjusted pretty much all the way to the one side. What I really need to do is adjust it so it goes toward the other side. So that we can get a little more room. So that it's real close to the frame. Yeah, I can adjust it quite a ways. I put it right in the middle before. And I can adjust it all the way over to there. Alright, so we got the motor in. The clearances are really tight, but it works. Alrighty. Alright, now the ESC has two wires on it here. One's hooked to a yellow wire. This is for adjustments and calibration of your ESC. The other one goes in the receiver. And then the motor plugs in to the ESC with these bullet plugs. And it has a 12 volt output here. You want to hook something to the ESC directly. Alright, now let's see if this will work. Got a receiver. We're using the radio link. I think I got a blown receiver here though. We're going to find out. Goes to channel 2 for the motor. And this goes to channel 1. For the steering. Okay, so now I need to turn this off. I don't need it binding. Turn this on. Turn on the receiver, and it's bound. Okay, so we need to adjust that. Okay, good deal. Bound up, nice. But we need to adjust our servo. I kind of figured that was going to happen. What you should do is, before you put your servo horn on, you adjust get the servo so it's centered. Get the servo centered, pretty close. You got adjustment, of course, on the retransmitter. Steering trim can always be adjusted to make it perfect. All right. So now, I'm not going to use this big a battery, but okay, now the motor don't want to turn. It did a minute ago. There it goes. Bad connection. Oh yeah, we got it going the wrong way. Okay, there's two ways to fix that. Reverse these wires, or reverse it in the transmitter. Alright, got that correct. Is the steering correct? No. No, it is. Okay, so I got everything correct. Look at how slow we can make this go. And does it have... Yes. And it will adjust to how much torque it needs to climb up an object. I'm not doing anything with the throttle, and it's going right up my hand. My thumb, let's see how far it'll go. Yep, very good. And we've still got 3 tires on the ground. Pretty good. So, this is reverse. Very slow crawl. I'm not doing anything to the throttle. And as you can, whoa, I did there. But very slow. Very good. And we got a little speed to pop it up. Let's just see if we can crawl up my hand very slow. Very good. Lots of articulation. Shocks are doing well. Motor's doing well. Yep. Nice. Okay, guys. So, we got our low crawler. I got to do something with all this stuff, but once I get that all figured out, I'll come back and show you the finish, and then I'll show you the first run. So we got the motor, ESC, receiver, all the electronics in, and it seems to be doing real well. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.